Hey everybody, this is Eric. Tonight, I got another movie review for you. It is Mimesis, Night of the Living Dead. And it's also known as just Mimesis, Night of the Living Dead is a little subtitle. But anyway, the plot is about some horror maniacs that drug a few people and make them recreate Night of the Living Dead. It's like LARPing, live action role playing of Night of the Living Dead. It's a really cool concept. But anyway, to talk about the movie, these two kids, or they're more like adults, Dwayne and Russell, go to a horror convention and they meet this girl named Judith. She invites them to a convention after party or something. They meet this guy named Keith, who's played by David Brown, who is actually a classmate of mine at MPI and a pretty nice guy. But anyway, after or during the party, they get drugged, probably in their drinks or something, is what I would assume. And they wake up the next morning on the farmhouse and Night of the Living Dead. So, yeah, the action starts off pretty quickly, just like in the actual Night of the Living Dead movie. There's not much waiting for suspense to build. It just says like, "F you, this is happening," you know. And sometimes it goes really well when directors do that. Other times it doesn't. But yeah. So basically, anyone who's seen Night of the Living Dead would know what happens. You know, on Russell, he's put into the role of Johnny, Barbara's brother, when they're going to visit their is it their father's or mother's grave? I'm not sure. But you know, he plays the role of Johnny, and he gets knocked off first, obviously. Excuse me. And yeah, and basically, Keith, and he doesn't play any of the characters from the original movie, but he's kind of just I'm not really he's kind of like a voice of reason. You know, he's just there. He serves a purpose, don't get me wrong, but you know, he's just there along with the other people that are recreating the characters of the film. And he's the first one to notice, you know, hey, you guys recognize this, it's Night of the Living Dead. And it's confusing at first because we don't know if they're real zombies or fake zombies, or maybe they're just hallucinating, or if one of them's having a dream. You just don't know until further on, and I'm not going to spoil it for you. You're going to have to watch the movie for yourself. Yeah, to talk about the visual aspects of the movie and whatnot, it's in a 2:35 frame, which is good. That's how I shoot my films. The camera work, very interesting camera work, and very interesting use of slow motion and fast-paced motion. It's really weird because you would usually expect to see something like that in an action scene, like in The Matrix or like, you know, bullet time. But these events are usually just when somebody's just walking around the house or something. It's really out of place, at least to me it is. And there's a lot of cool camera angles. There's one particular scene where there's a lot of use of the Dutch angle, and it's pretty cool. You know, it's shot at a higher shutter speed. I can tell like immediately it was shot at a higher shutter speed, meaning it gives you that less motion blur, you know, kind of like in Gladiator. And you know, what was the other movie that used that higher shutter frame? Although the D-Day sequences, Saving Private Ryan was another one that used that higher shutter angle trick. But yeah, it's a cool trick. It's not exactly a trick, it's just a camera setting, but whatever, that's just the nerd talking in me. But it works well. You know, the movie looks good. The blood effects, a lot of them are good, but some of them are actually pretty bad. I noticed a couple of them were like CG, and it looked pretty terrible, to be honest. Like Sharktopus, terrible. I don't know. The movie was okay. It wasn't great. It's good. The reason why I got it in the first place is because, you know, my directing teacher made it, Douglas Schultz, and you know, it's to support the school I go to, so yeah, why not? Yeah, a lot of good special effects. It was well shot. A lot of familiar faces in the movie, which kind of derailed the experience for me. Like, me and my friends were kind of like making funny comments throughout the movie because these familiar faces were in the movie. And yeah, but I really want to do an audio commentary of this. So Doug, if you're watching this video, I would love to do an audio commentary, basically like having the having an audio file of us watching the movie and putting it on YouTube. I have to log back in because my computer's being stupid. There we go. But yeah, Doug, I really want to do an audio commentary on this. I am going to be seeing you before this video is live, so I'll probably ask you then. But yeah, on a scale out of 10, I would probably give Mimesis a 6 out of 10. It was a valiant effort. I can tell the filmmakers were in the right place. You know, Doug was in the right place when he was co-writing this and directing it. Doug is a fan of the Romero films, and he did a good little tribute to it. But some of the acting was pretty bad. It's not like some of the acting in the original film was bad either, because the Judith something, she played Barbara in the original. She was kind of bad. She was kind of a bad actress, but the person they got to play Barbara in this movie, her name is Jenna Thompson. She played the Barbara character really well, actually, even though she wasn't Barbara. She was kind of acting like her, you know. She was very quiet. She was kind of in shock of what was happening, what happened to her brother, you know. And so yeah, she played the whole Barbara thing well, but still the acting's, you know, it's not that great. But at least to me, I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely, if you're into zombie movies, I would give it a watch on Netflix if it's ever going to be on Netflix, or definitely on video on demand for sure. You should check it out. But yeah, I would give it an okay. You know, it's okay. And I know it's really weird reviewing a movie that my directing instructor made, or that came out of my school. You know, it's weird, but I thought I would give it a try because I got nothing else to review. No good horror movies have been coming out lately that I find worth my time. But yeah, if you're looking for a zombie movie to watch, check out Mimesis. You might like it, you might not. You know, it's just a matter of opinion. But anyway, this is the longest episode that I've recorded. I'm recording this in advance because I'm going to be busy on Friday. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. If you got any other movies that you would want me to review, please let me know, because I'll probably take a look at them, see if it's worth it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.